So I don't think I could go through this nursing program without thanking my fiance and my kids. To my fiance, it's gonna make me teary-eyed. Life didn't stop just because I was in nursing school. And we learned how to navigate the ups and the downs in the midst of it. And you never stopped encouraging me. And you never stopped cheering me on. And to my little kiddos, thank you for letting me listen to your little lungs and your little heartbeats. And thank you for all of the kisses and all of the hugs and all of the wonderful snuggles.
The people I'd really like to thank are my husband and kids. They were my biggest cheerleaders and supporters. I know it wasn't always easy for our family to have me in nursing school, but they made it so much better. Thank you.
A person I would like to thank is my husband for supporting me through all of nursing school and just being there to hear me cry and help me study.
There are a couple people I would like to thank. I'd like to thank my parents for being there for me through this whole process. I was probably a mess to deal with, but we're on the other side now. And another person I'd like to thank is one of my favorite professors through my whole time in nursing school, Brad. Not even going to try to say his last name because it's very difficult, but Brad truly cares about all of his students and really wants us to succeed, and I will never forget him. It was a pleasure to be in his class every day.
A person I would like to thank is my family and my friends for all the support and love they gave me throughout the whole process of nursing school.
My favorite memory of nursing school was at clinics, where I met amazing friends and I also got great experience. I would like to thank to my husband and to my kids.
I'd like to thank Chris Packard for my awesome experience as a TA and as a nursing student, and I've learned so much from him. I really know how I would want to be a manager if I'm a manager someday, and how I want to make my employees feel, because he made me feel so loved and so appreciated and valued. So yeah, thanks Chris.
A person I would like to thank would definitely be my husband, who have been nothing but supportive. Without him, I would not have made it to the end. He is definitely my rock, so thank you and I love you. Also, my two boys, Emmett and Owen, Mama loves you very much. Thank you for not crying during my Zoom classes.
Someone that I would like to thank at Joyce University would be Melanie Evans. I feel like she always was there for us, and especially for everyone in our cohort, and she always cheered us on, and she was always our advocate whenever we needed one.
A person I would like to thank is my husband, John. He's amazing. He tells me I'm smart and I can do whatever I want, and I believe him. So he's the reason that I was able to finish this program, and I'm very thankful and grateful to him.
I want to thank everybody. There is tons of people that have been involved in this crazy nursing school road with me that I'm absolutely grateful for. For instance, the instructors, my family and friends. But I also want to take a moment to thank myself for not giving in to giving up. I want to thank myself for pushing through that wall and getting done what needs to be done. It's been hard. It's been really hard, and I think I'm okay to pat myself on the back, and I think everybody else should, because it was hard, but we did it.
A person I would like to thank is my husband, Joseph. Baby, thank you. Thank you for being so supportive and taking on this journey with me. I couldn't have done it without you. Also, my brothers and sisters for just being so supportive and encouraging. Christy, you're next. Mami, te quiero. Gracias por todo tu amor. And lastly, my dad, who we lost last year. Can't be with us here physically, but I know is watching from heaven. I love you, Dad, and this one's for you.
A person I'd like to thank. Actually, it's not just one person.
but my inner circle. My inner circle includes my parents, brother, family, friends, work colleagues, and yes, my classmates. Even when I was out of the social mix, in order to get my coursework completed, my inner circle has kept me focused and as stress-free as possible. Without those who are around and support us during challenges like getting our next level of education, we wouldn't get out of the first 2 levels of Maslow's hierarchy. All the best, and I hope all of your jobs are actually your joy. Good luck.
A person I would like to thank is my wonderful husband, Josh. Thank you for supporting me through school. I love you.
A person that I would like to thank would be my family. They have been so supportive of me going to nursing school and have always been there when I needed to vent or to take me out, get some fresh air. They are my biggest motivators, and I am so grateful for them.
A person I'd like to thank is, well, multiple people, pretty much just my parents for supporting me and encouraging me to keep going, and all my teachers and friends in nursing school that helped me get through it.
The person I'd like to thank is my husband for all of his love and support, my kids for helping me study, my parents, and of course my awesome peers for helping me get through it and being able to teach me fun ways to remember things.
A person I'd like to thank is my mom. When I didn't think I could survive through this degree, she really helped me keep going. My family and friends were so supportive and boosted me up so many times, but she literally physically helped bring me treats or supported me getting things done that I couldn't have with work and school. And those Sunday nights when I was crying and didn't think I could make it through that next week, she was the emotional sponsor of this degree. Thanks, Mom.
I want to say thank you to my family for encouraging and supporting me during the nursing school journey. It wasn't easy, but I sure did it. And I couldn't have done it without you guys.
A person that I would like to thank is my husband. None of this would have been possible for me without his help. He's very kind and supportive and helped me push through when I didn't want to. So thank you, Alec.
A person I would like to thank is my husband, Wyatt. You believed in me and supported me, and without you, none of this would have ever happened. I appreciate you so much.
A person I'd like to thank is my dad. I remember being a teenager when he decided to go back to school and found that pretty inspiring. And I appreciate his example of pursuing his education and going back when it was not convenient, but he just had a desire to do it and he did really well. And I've always remembered that, and now I've done the same thing, went back to school, and I've got teenagers and got to experience all the craziness that he did. So I was really glad that he just set a really good example for me and instilled in me a desire to pursue an education and to value it. So thanks, Dad.
A person I would like to give thanks to is my friend Blair Carter. She motivated me almost all the time to keep my head up, not to give up, and to just keep going and pushing myself as much as I could. Thanks for being such an amazing friend and for listening when I really had a tough time. And of course, I want to thank my 3 lovely boys and my husband for putting up with me our past 2 years when I'm stressed and grumpy. But we made it, and I love you guys. I love you, Blair. You're an amazing friend. Hope our friendship keeps getting bigger and bigger. You're the best.
So a person I would like to thank, I can't just name just one, but I want to thank my husband for being so amazing and supportive and letting me turn our lives upside down so I could do this and accomplish this goal that I wanted to do for a lot of years. And I'm thankful for my kids for being supportive and proud of me. I'm grateful for my parents and in-laws that saved my butt many times and always wanting to help. And of course, all the amazing nursing friends that I made during school. I couldn't have done it without all these people.
I'd like to thank Dan and Hasfa for helping us have such a great experience in Guatemala, and also the group of students that went with me that made the experience so awesome.
And I'd like to thank both my parents and my husband for supporting me through going through school and wiping away my tears when I was bummed about studying all night.
Who I would like to thank, I would have to thank my wonderful husband and my 4 amazing kids who put up with me day in and day out, who supported me, who encouraged me to keep going, to keep pressing in, and who heard me say just a second about 1 million times in the last year and a half. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I love you.